Good morning. It is Sunday morning, February the 9th, 8 o'clock on the dot. Rise and shine, rise and shine. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather, hopefully getting your day started off on the right note. And if it's not, maybe, just maybe, a live look outside on our Tower Cam network can help. It is beautiful, 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 beautiful as we peek out over Daytona Beach. How pretty is that shot, right? Rise and shine, my friends. It's a really nice start there. Let's see. Let me find another one. Let's head over to Port Canaveral, see what's doing over there. Yeah, very, very different. This shot was super foggy yesterday. Not the case this morning. New Smyrna Beach, let's check in and see how you're looking. Oh, man. Ooh, that's cooler than even meets the eye. Because if you look on the horizon here, it looks like there's a little bit of fog on the horizon there, right? That's pretty neat. All right, downtown Orlando, looking good for the farmers market. Tavares. Oh, yeah. You could definitely see that fog deck, though, right? Out on the horizon there. Yeah, super cool shot. And we can head up to Ocala, see what's doing in Ocala. That's where we had a dense fog advisory issued earlier. Clearly, that's not necessarily a needed thing anymore. Dense fog advisory, by the way, still in effect for Marion County, and that's going to go until 10 o'clock. Afterward, please. Thank you. Just close the door, please. Eric, Eric, thank you, buddy. You can just put it right there on the floor. You can hold on to it. Thank you. Thank you. Just put it right there. Thank you. Thank you. The part that you don't see is what it is. All right. So, anyway, dense fog advisory in effect. Clearly, things are looking better and better, right? Quarter mile visibility at the Ocala airport, whereas we just saw downtown's not looking bad. Melbourne, Palm Bay area, still watching a little bit of fog down that direction and then even down toward Polk County. So we're looking good this morning. Forecast getting better, though, each and every moment as time passes, right? And as a matter of fact, take a look, right? 11, 12, 1 o'clock. The temperatures are going to be climbing. It's going to be just beautiful. 81 by 1 o'clock. 84 degrees, our high temperature today in the metro. It's going to be a nice and warm day in Central Florida. Here's a look around town. 84 in the city, 83 degrees in the villages, upper 70s, lower 80s along the shoreline. I also love how like me talking to the little guy didn't impact any of y'all. You're like, that's just normal. That's just normal in the Burris house. So looking like a pretty nice day today. Just warming those temperatures a little bit. Now that said, we've got a lot of stuff going on here this week, speed weeks, right? So, first off, let's just kind of get an idea of the 7 day forecast and then we will dive into some of the specificity. For today, we're looking great. 84 degrees the high temperature. Tomorrow, 84 degrees the high temperature. Clearly, we're going to be getting a little warmer this week, right? 85, 86, 88 degrees. What? Yeah. Yeah. And then we've got a weak little front coming in around Valentine's Day, kind of breaks the heat bubble. Saturday looking pretty good. And then another little front kind of moving in. So there's a lot of stuff going on. All right. We've got the duel at Daytona on Thursday, the Fresh from Florida 250 on Friday, the United Rentals 300 on Saturday, and then the granddaddy of them all, the Daytona 500 on Sunday. We do have a few showers around in the forecast. Okay, so just keep all of that in mind. We'll take you on Futurecast journey. We'll take you through everything here. But first thing, I just want to talk about how this week's temperatures are going to be getting hot. Yes, we are looking at near record heat. Tuesday, 85. Even that lowered 85 will be near record temperatures. 86 on Wednesday, 88 on Thursday. That's going to be within a record basically each day. And when we look at the Thursday highs, we're going to be awful close in most of our places. Orlando within a degree, record set in 2020. Sanford expecting a record. Leesburg within a degree set in 2020. Daytona Beach within a couple of degrees set in 2020. And Melbourne probably going to be the furthest gap, but still close enough. So yeah, I broke the internet, dude. What are you talking about? I broke the internet. What did I do? I'm not buffering. It's not on. So I see people talking about buffering issues. It's got to be a Facebook thing because I am very clear on my side having no streaming issues. Let me look at it on Twitter. Let me look at it. I'll pull up on Facebook, but there's no streaming issues on my side. Just so that you all know. Let's see here. I'm going to check the feed on Facebook. Looks good on my end. I think it looks good on my end. Yeah. Yeah, no buffering. So I hate to say it's not me, it's you. But I have no dropped frames on my side. So if you guys need another place to watch this, it's on Twitter, on my Twitter page. It's also on my YouTube page. I don't even know what my YouTube page is, but it's on there. What is it? What is my YouTube page? Is it Eric Burris Weather on YouTube? At Eric Burris Weather on YouTube is where we're streaming. So if you need another place to consume this, if Facebook's being grumpy, yeah, Crystal, Lynn, Reaper, forced to register. Everybody's talking about how the YouTube feed is good. So yeah, so YouTube is good. I apologize if y'all are having issues on Facebook. Definitely not. I have zero dropped frames. So at least on my transmission side, it's fine. But everyone is on here. Well, Debbie, apparently the video feed is the only thing not working. So close out and reopen it. I don't know. Facebook must be having an issue. All right. So anyway, we've got a hot week ahead of weather, right? So that's kind of what we're looking at. We do look, though, to a decent little cold front. All right. So let's look at next Saturday. All right. Nice easterly breeze, storm system north of us. Then through Saturday into Sunday. Now, this is not today's Sunday. This is not Super Bowl Sunday. Unfortunately, this is Daytona 500 Sunday. Watching a cold front, and we're going to have to time out the rain. We're going to have to work on the rain in the forecast. Isn't it just so perfect, right? Like Daytona 500 Sunday, I feel like always has rain in the forecast. So at the moment, we're going to keep some showers in there for the Daytona 500. Okay? Taylor says it always rains during the 500. Yeah, so we've got some isolated showers in there for sure. All right. But that front also sweeps through, and some of the model data is indicating a pretty decent little shift in temperatures. So let me do this. Give me a few seconds here. We'll do that. We'll do that. I'm dialing up the raw model data here. Give me 2 seconds. Nope. Nope. Not GFS Ensemble. We'll look at the deterministic. All right. So there's that front. That's Sunday, February 16th. Okay. So, of course, I need to sign in. Okay. Interact. GFS deterministic. All right. So here's the GFS model. Let me just make it big and clean. As clean and big as I can. All right. So that's the GFS model for high temperatures and low temperatures, right? So first things first. So if that front is coming through on the 16th, look at the 17th and 18th. Watch how the GFS drops the high temperature to 75 and then to 63. So for those asking, are we done with the cold? Are we done with the cold, or do we have more cold? And the answer is we do have some cold. It's not a ton, But it looks like just after the Daytona 500, that next front. All right, so that's the GFS, 75 for a high temperature on Monday the 17th, 63 for a high temperature on Tuesday the 18th, and then it starts to climb again. All right, so that's the GFS. Let's switch over and let's look at the European. European shows 70 and 73. So not as much bite to it, right? But either way, the models are showing opportunities for some cooler temperatures. So while we look at this week and say to ourselves, like, yeah, it does not look like there's going to be much cool in there, right? At all, just know that there are cooler chapters ahead. All right. So we're not done with the cool. So for those that are asking, like, are we done with the cool? No, we're not done with the cool. We've got that still built in. Yeah. All right. But for this week, it's got me wondering, like, do I kick on the pool heater, right? Like, I don't know. Wednesday, Thursday, 86, 88. Is it time to kick on the pool heater at the Burris house? Anybody else running a pool heater? I feel like this is the air that does that. Carbon Fiber says my grass is begging for more rain, turning very yellow and dry. Well, and to that point, let's see. To that point, the Keach Byram Drought Index, this is kind of one way that we look at fire condition, for lack of a better term. Notice on our color scale, Lake County's kind of starting to get midway through. Once we cross into a yellow, and it's almost there, once we cross into yellow, that's where we start to really get into that zone where we have to watch things, right? When we look at the rain situation, we're obviously in the dry season, right? The drought monitor is still not showing anything too bad for our area. We're abnormally dry. If you look down to the south, there's a ribbon of drier air, moderate drought. We're still abnormally dry. We're not into any kind of a moderate drought or anything. But the soil moisture is starting to dry up, right? And if we look at the rainfall data, this is the rainfall deficit for the year. Remember, that's for the year, right? So we're an inch to inch and a half basically behind. Um, last year did we end with a deficit? Yes, and so you can kind of start to tell where we start running into fire issues, right? So just know we're absolutely entering into our wildfire season, right? And as such, we need to be very closely monitoring things. All right. I'm just looking to see here. There's all kinds of stuff. Nothing that I'm really looking for specifically. California fires. No. What I did want to look at, I'll pull it up. Give me 2 seconds and I'll pull it up for you to see. This is a website that we use that kind of gives us access to burn authorizations, which is kind of nice. Oh, you know what? The website's dead. Of course it is. They moved it. Hold on. Do you want to accept the cookies? Do that. Do that. All right. That's not it. Gavolt. Why is active authorizations? No. Wildfire public viewer. The fire folks changed all their websites, so of course I don't have access to the new stuff. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm not going to show it to you apparently, but um, we're going to have to start to watch not only for active fires but also for controlled burns and things like that. So love that. But yeah, we don't have any decent rain in the forecast the next couple of days, and so we're going to continue to dry out that soil. So The answer is yes. We are going to be more and more having to watch that Keach Byram drought index. But there are showers in the forecast on Friday, so at least that's a good thing. When we look at the, give me 2 seconds and I'll pull it up here. Let's see. Let's time out that rain. Here we go. It's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right, so here's the rain chances kind of approaching us. That's Thursday, Friday morning, kind of seeing through Friday, late morning north of us, and then scattered showers around into the afternoon. Nothing impressive at the moment, nothing significant at the moment, but a few showers around, right? So that's kind of what we're looking at. That's our next chance of rain. Nothing severe at the moment, not a signature of severe. Though that said, we were looking at long range yesterday, and I want to pull this back up here. If we were to look at this, and go, I just want to see if it's still indicating kind of a decent around the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Yeah, like this right in here, 20. It's not as impressive as it was yesterday, but yesterday there was a decent little severe kind of. There was a decent little severe signature in here. Not as much now as it was. But the GFS yesterday was trying to show a decent little severe opportunity toward the end of the month. Like I said, it's not really showing it anymore, so that's good. But we'll have to watch. Sonia says it's been a dry winter. It has been a quieter, drier winter indeed. Yeah, it has. Yeah. Question: my 12-year-old tornado obsessed son. Does severe weather season have a start date like spring, summer? It's not, it doesn't work like that. You just kind of look at the overall setup, right? So for Central Florida's severe weather season, you're really just kind of looking during the months of February, March, April, and then June, July, August, September. So that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, it's not like a date. It's just kind of that's the time of year that the severe weather setup establishes itself, right? Love the fact that we don't have that right now, you know, but who's to say that that will stick, right? Yeah, good question though. Do I have a cold? No, these allergies are just flippin' terrible. I can't be the only one suffering. As Alicia says, is anyone else having problems with seasonal allergies? Uh, yeah, I know I'm not the only one. Yeah. I still want to discuss the new intro music for Coffee Talk? Or are you talking about Wesh? Yukon. Wesh or Coffee Talk? What do you mean? I don't have intro music. Thank you. He's researching them and making video edits on tornadoes. So thanks for the answer. Of course. Yeah. So that's, I mean, that's a part of, that's that it's the cold open toolkit is what we call it. Yeah. It's just the new cold opens. It's, look, it's the steps forward. We have to always evolve our products. And so because of that, it's evolving. So that's what you're getting. And it's an evolving product. Wesh 2 News. Always, always, always pushing forward. I like it, but the new music does not get attention. Yeah, the old stuff's been around for so long. I feel like we just need to get accustomed to it. I actually love it. I love it. Keep that pacing fast. Yeah, you'll get there. It'll get your attention, Yukon. All right, questions, comments, concerns? Anything at all? We doing okay? Yeah? Victoria says very bad. Yeah, we are the worst pollen in the country right now. So, indeed, very bad pollen. Yeah. Who do I want in the big game? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And since they didn't make it, I don't really have any care. I don't really care. I just don't care. It needs to be something that grabs the attention at the start. It's very soft. What show? I feel like the morning show is soft. The afternoon show is like ba da da da. It's just like so. Yeah, I think it's different. And it could involve. They could realize they don't like it and adjust it. Hey, I just work here, man. I'm just working on weather graphics for that stuff. That's all. Oh, well. All right. Questions, comments, concerns? Anything? Are we good? You like? Do we like? Are we happy? Frank says, I wish they both could lose. That I would agree with. I could get on board with that idea. Oh, boy. All right. We good? Are we happy? It's Sunday. We've got speed weeks ahead. Hopefully, we'll be able to dial down any rain chances for Sunday. That's all I want. That's all I want. All right. All right. That's all I got. Listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you for hanging for coffee talk. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Does that sound good?